Hi friends, welcome to my YouTube channel SS Analysis. First of all, I would like to tell you that if you are watching this video first time, subscribe my channel to see my more upcoming videos on analysis of different commodities and equity indices. And second important thing is to watch this video till its end to understand this solely to take your decision. So let us start the day to analyze the movements of natural gas futures in different time frames. So friends, here you can see a daily chart of natural gas futures. Here I find that since the natural gas futures started to move downward from November 5th, 2019, we have seen a continuous fall in natural gas futures where the natural gas futures finally found a bottom at the levels of $1.523 where the natural gas tried to move upward, but here you can see in a daily time frame the 50 days exponential moving average provided stiff resistance to natural gas futures on every upward move. Here you can see that after entering inside this zone, I would like to call this zone as a bear trap because inside this bear trap you can see that the natural gas futures try to consolidate amid this zone where they finally found a bottom at the levels of $1.515 on March 23rd, 2020 when the global equity markets also touched their lows on March 23rd. So here you can see that the natural gas futures bounced back once again but found stiff resistance at the levels of $1.719. Here you can see that the natural gas futures were facing stiff resistance below these levels, and finally one more attempt was made on April 6, 2020 when the natural gas futures tested the highs of $1.914, but here some selling was there from these levels, and finally the natural gas futures found good support at the levels of $1.549 on April 16, 2020. Since then, we can see that the natural gas bulls look too eager to break this BS trap where the natural gas bulls made their first attempt when the natural gas futures made one more attempt on April 20th to breach the levels of $1.971. So friends, here I find that the natural gas futures attempted for some more trading sessions to maintain above the levels of $1.958, and once again here you can see a volatile move during these three trading sessions when we can see that the natural gas futures showed good strength. Here you can see that on April 27th the natural gas futures found good support once again at the levels of $1.596 when the natural gas futures witnessed good buying support, and here you can see that the buying was completely visible from these levels. Here you can see that the natural gas futures started this week with a good gap up opening on the first trading session of this week. Here I find that the natural gas futures look ready to break this BS trap. Here I find that the BS will come out of this trap and move forward because from a long time thick presence of BS inside this BS trap has resulted in a breakout from the lower levels in natural gas futures where I find that a sustainable move above the levels of $2.248 will result in a short covering rally from these levels where the natural gas futures may test the levels of $2.764 during the upcoming weeks. So friends, now let us see this move in an hourly time frame. So here you can see that in an hourly time frame the natural gas futures have found a good support above 200 days moving average, and the natural gas futures have been constantly maintaining above the 200 days moving average in an hourly time frame since April 17, 2020, where the natural gas futures found a breakout on April 20th, 2020 and tried to stay above this level where they found their immediate resistance at the levels of $1.973. Here you can see that the natural gas futures closed the last Friday at the levels of $1.7, but here you can see that the natural gas futures started this week with a gap up opening on the first trading session of this week as many Americans flocked to beaches on Saturday and California experienced a heat wave on Saturday. So where I find that the growing demand for natural gas due to current lockdown when the people are forced to stay at home. Here I find that the growing cooling demand during the upcoming weeks for natural gas will keep this uptrend in natural gas intact. Here you can see that the natural gas futures once again found some resistance after a gap up opening at the levels of 1.876, but on a downward move once again the 200 days moving average provided a good support where the natural gas futures continued this uptrend and tested the highs of $2. Here I find that the natural gas futures may try to sustain above the levels of 1.961 because here I find that this was the immediate resistance what the natural gas futures were trying to break from a long time, but now when the natural gas futures have finally broken this resistance on April 28th, now this resistance will be converted in a strong support level for the natural gas futures where I find that a sustainable move above this immediate support level which is currently at the levels of 1.973. Here I find that a sustainable move above this level will result in a breakout move in natural gas futures. Now let us have a look at the current position of moving averages. Here I find that all the moving averages are currently above the 200 days moving averages and the natural gas futures have finally found good support, and here I find that a sustainable move above the Ichimoku cloud in an hourly time frame confirms the continuity of this uptrend during the upcoming trading session where I find that the natural gas futures may test the levels of 2.648 very shortly because I find that a breakout above the levels of 2.048 will confirm an advent of a short covering rally above this BS trapping zone. Here I find that a short covering rally will push the natural gas futures to test new highs during the upcoming week. So friends, be ready to see an action in natural gas futures. So thank you friends, thanks for watching this video. If you like this video, don't forget to share this video with your more and more friends. Thank you.